Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and I had someone ask me in the many comments that I got about my loss of mojo. I had someone ask me to do some thank you gifts that was easy to mail. Now, that can be kind of hard sometimes. This that I'm going to make is an easy thank you gift. You can get tons and tons of them out of one sheet of paper. It probably would mail for $1 and something, so I think that's a pretty good deal. Now you need a post-it note, one of the small ones, and I don't have a small one. I don't use these very often, so I don't have a full small one, so I've just put a few pieces together. But I think it'd be just a little bit thicker than this. But you need one of these small ones, and this is, because I know somebody's going to ask, this is the 1.5 by 2 inch ones. So you need some of those if you're going to make very many of them. You need a piece of paper, and I'm using a pattern paper just because I don't want to have to decorate it because it's going to have small areas. So just use a really pretty pattern paper to do this with. This is 2 inches by 5 inches, and you can see I'm using the Christmas one. It's got all the little Christmas balls on there. Put it in your scoreboard, and you're going to score at 1.5, and remember this is pattern paper, so don't score very deep. At 2, at 3.5, and at 4. So that's 1.5, 2, 3.5, and 4. So that's all the scoring that you're going to do. Then what you're going to do is take your corner rounder. Now if you have one of those punches that does the end, that rounds the end, I don't know what they're called, but if you have one of those it'd be a good time to use it, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to use my corner rounder, and I'm going to round all 4 of the corners. I put this down hoping the lights are not quite so bad and you can still see, so hopefully that works. Let me know if it's okay. And now we're going to go ahead and fold on the score lines. You don't have to burnish this because it is a pattern paper. Alright, so that's what you've got right there. As you can see, it's already made its little box. Now one of these tabs is a little bit longer than the other one, so I'm going to use my short one for the top. And this was originally made by Poodles.co.uk, I think. I'll put her link below, but this was originally made by her. I saw it on her channel, so I will put her link below to this one. Now I'm going to take my punch, and I'm going to punch a hole, and I'm just going to come down about, let me see how far I'm coming down. Let me punch it and then I'll tell you. I'm right in the center of this, and I came down a little over 1/4 inch. You don't have to be precise, just somewhere in that area. And then to mark the other one so that you'll make sure that you've got them both in line, if you don't have that punch, which I don't, I just put it together like that, and then I make a little mark. If I can get my pen out of this hole over here, I make a little mark on that one so that I know where to punch this one underneath, so that they'll be exactly one on top of the other. So we're going to punch it like that. So that gets our little box there. Then you're going to take some ribbon, and I'm going to use this ribbon. I wanted some gold ribbon, and I didn't have any, so I think when this is tied up it's going to look gold. Let's hope it does. I need to get more ribbon. I just realized when I was looking for this ribbon, I don't have a lot of small ribbons. I have a lot of large ribbons, but I don't have a lot of small ribbon. So, gotta get more ribbon for projects like this. Okay, go through. There we go. So you're just going to pull that through and leave enough on either end to tie a bow. And I'll have to leave a lot because you know how my bow tying goes. Now you don't want to put glue under your bow. The reason being is you might have to slide your bow back and forth, but you do want to glue this down. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to pull this backing off and glue it down that way, because I may have to use this one again for something else. But if you can put glue on either side right here in between these score lines, that will ensure that this stays really, really well in here. And this should be just the right size for this. So hopefully you won't have to adjust. I'm going to have to move it down just a little. You need to get up over this to see exactly where to put the little post-it note, because it needs to go on that score line right there and then on the score line at the bottom. So get up over it to look at it. Okay, now this edge of the bow, the one that's back here, needs to go back through that top. So we're just going to push it through there. And then pull it. Make sure that they're pulled tight. Tighter, not tight. There we go. Then you're ready to tie your bow. Okay, so not the worst bow I've ever tied, but definitely not the best. Then after you get that done, you can decorate it any way you want. I'm just going to put a little flower right there. I'm trying to decide which one. I think I'll use this green one and just put it right there. So stick that down, and then we'll put a little pearl in the center of it. And there is your little thank you gifts. And you could always stamp a little something like thanks or whatever and put down here if you wanted to. So that is it. That's your thank you gift. It stays together, doesn't fall apart. So that is it, guys. Like I said, you can get lots of these out of one sheet of paper. So this would be something good that you could make over and over and over. And you could even use these at craft fairs. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. That is all for now. We will talk to you guys later. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Bye-bye.